Hello everybody out there and welcome back here with the future once again to another showcase and review. And if you have not checked out my other showcase and reviews that I have done lately and in the past, I will put the link to the playlist up in the right, the showcase and review corner, and you click on that and go check out all my showcase and reviews. Also, my Blu-ray, DVD, and VHS collection zone, I'll put up in the right here, and you guys can go back and check out all those two that I do here on my channel. But obviously today has to do with something different here, and I've got to thank my girlfriend Heidi for this, because we were moving her and she was going through some of her stuff and she came across all these cool manuals from different gaming systems. So today I'm going to do a video game, old school video game manuals showcase and review here. I also kind of did this for my friend C-Dub as well, who's going to go through and evaluate some of these for me. And I know that he's kind of interested in some of these too. I'm not sure she's really wanting to give them up, but we'll see here in the future. You never know. But here is a little preview of all the manuals that I have. So as you can see here, this one here is like a Sega Game Gear one, and you can see here as you take this out, it's kind of like a poster. Let's set this here, get this out of the wrapper, but you can see it's got Sonic and Knuckles on there, and I think this is for the Sonic 2 Hedgehog Game Gear game here. And obviously everybody knows the manuals are that come in the video games along with them to show you all the controls and whatnot, and all the stuff about the games. And a lot of times when people are out game hunting, such as, you know, one of my favorite channels, the Game Chasers, they'll come along some of these games, but they won't have the manuals in them. So these are pretty sought after by a lot of video game collectors. So here's your Sonic 2 the Hedgehog Game Gear manual there, but it also has this cool poster in it that not only shows other games, and I'm trying to do this one-handed, as it says, welcome to the next level. I think I had one of these as a kid, to tell you the truth, these posters. I think they came in some different few things, but I'm going to put this to the right here so I can see this real quick. So bear with me. Unfold it here. But very cool here. As you open it up, and you can see it's got the Jurassic Park on the inside, and anybody knows I'm a Jurassic Park fan. And also on the back you have welcome to the next level, shows Game Gear and good old Sega CD there, and all the games that were coming out on the system at the time. And then you see Genesis over to the left, and I'm not going to throw through each and every game. I'm kind of trying to get through this video and not make it so long, but as you can see there, I thought this was really cool. So that's something to show there. I'm going to put that over to the right and fold that up later. But then you get into other things too here. Here's another little poster that I found in the stack, and it's got all these Game Boy games on it. It says Play It Loud, Kirby, Tetris. You can see all the games there. Thought this was a really cool little poster as well. Obviously not going to stick tax into these now. They're collector's items and probably worth something in any kind of inserts into the games. Here's a little Game Boy manual of Star Wars from Game Boy, which I thought was really cool. Nintendo Game Boy. It was one of the few Game Boy ones that she had for manuals. And then we're getting into the Nintendo Entertainment System manuals here. You have Remote Control. The instruction book has a little tear out of the left, but still, that was a cool show back on MTV. Mega Man 4 by Capcom for regular Nintendo, I believe. Then you have Kid Cool here. Nintendo. And the quest for the 7 Wonder Herbs. Nice. What kind of herbs was Kid Cool on? You gotta wonder. Then you have from Nintendo, Chip 'n Dale Rescue Rangers from Disney. Always loved the Rescue Rangers. Love the cool little pictures on these too. That's Nintendo. Good old Yoshi. Some of these could be Game Boy. I'm pretty sure that, yeah, Game Boy is smaller, so these are all definitely Nintendo from the Nintendo Entertainment System. As I said, they are my girlfriend, so bear with me on it. And I'm not sure, you know, the value on these either, but definitely wanted to do the video here. Operation Manual for Adventures of Dino Ricky, or Riki. Little Hudson Squaresoft, or Hudson Soft there. I know they make controllers and stuff too, the Hudson Group does. But that's pretty cool. NES there, it says up to the right. Good old Mick Kids, which my friend C-Dub already told me it's not too valuable here. I thought it was at first, but that's from Nintendo. Then you have the Bugs Bunny Birthday Blowout book. And this looks like it's, yeah, it's Nintendo as well. Then Star Tropics instruction manual. Pretty cool. Then you go into the Super Nintendo ones that she has. And she has another stack of these, she says, probably just as many or more. And when we go and get her more of her stuff, I'm going to try to find them. And I'll do another video, part 2 of this. But here's Kirby Superstar, 8 games in 1, Super Nintendo. Disney's Pixar Bugs Life, Nintendo 64 book here. Put that to the left. Another 64 book, Super Mario 64. Gotta love Mario. Go back in my showcase and review corner and you can see all my World of Nintendo figure reviews that I've done. And just to get a shot of those real quick. Big World of Nintendo figure fan. I'm trying to get a few more of those that I don't have. But yeah, Super Mario 64. Now we're getting into the Super Nintendo ones. You've seen I had Kirby Superstar. You have Bugs Bunny's Rabbit Rampage here. Pretty cool from Sunsoft. That's all, folks. Good old Super Mario World, which came with the SNES packed in. Cool game. Yoshi's first appearance. Donkey Kong 3. Dixie Kong Double Trouble. At one time I had all the Donkey Kong games for Game Boy. Donkey Kong Country games. Super Mario All-Stars. And All-Stars was the game that came with the Lost Levels, which was actually the original version of Super Mario Bros. 2 instead of the American version. The Japanese version was different. It was really hard, so they ended up using Doki Doki Panic and turning it into Super Mario 2. So, badass there. Super Mario RPG, Legend of the Seven Stars. Super Nintendo book. And if anybody knows prices or rarity on any of these that sees them, let me know. Ms. Pac-Man from Super Nintendo. Thought that one was really cool. You just gotta love the art on these books, too. Here's Jungle Book from Disney. Game from, you know, the cartoon. And it says on the back they're coming soon was The Lion King. Porky Pig's Haunted Holiday. Black and white one here. Looney Tunes B-Ball on the back, it says look for. And Speedy Gonzales. And the Los Banditos or something like that. I don't know. Can't read it there with the black and white. Here's a little Game Boy instruction manual, I think it is. Information and stuff on the Game Boy that came with the system itself. Here's a little couple Atari things that I found in here. Arcade Hits booklets. So the instruction booklet for Atari Arcade Hits. I think this is a computer game manual. And there's 2 of them. But I'm not sure. Maybe PlayStation? Let's see on the back. Well, it says Atari, but I think that might be PlayStation. I don't know. Then you have this Nintendo Power booklet here that says subscribe to Nintendo Power, which I thought was really badass. Little insert here that came with one of the games. Very cool. Subscribe instantly. I'm going to call that number and ask for that. Yeah. Then there's just a little sheet there, not nothing. And then she has some other manuals here. This is the Game Genie programming manual and code book. Unlock the power of your favorite video games. You can unlock all the codes. So if I had a Game Genie, this is a manual for it. So, very cool. And then this is volume 2, number 1 of code updates from Game Genie. And you can see here, you have your updates of codes. Contra Force, Darkwing Duck. Saw Bucky O'Hare in there. Home Alone 3. Very cool. And after that, then you have the manuals from the systems that I found in there. Which I wanted to include in the video. There's a Super Nintendo one there. These came in the actual systems themselves. Then you got 2 from the Nintendo 64. Consumer information and precautions booklet. And then you have the actual Nintendo 64 instruction booklet. So I'd really like to find the systems too, and when I do, she does have a GameCube and a Game Gear and a Game Boy. So if we find the systems, I will definitely show them here on a showcase and review. And some gameplay and stuff, maybe. I don't know if I want to do that because that would definitely probably get me a strike, so slash that gameplay. But yeah, that's the last one. But yeah, guys, I went over 10 minutes on these booklets alone, so I really hope everybody enjoyed checking these out. I have a few minutes here, so let's kind of check out some of these games on here. Pretty cool. Dinosaurs for Hire. Yeah, but anybody who is just tuning in, make sure you subscribe, drop a comment down below, and leave me a like here on my channel, and it'll be much appreciated here on this vid. And yeah, if this is your first time watching, do all that I mentioned. If you're a repeat viewer, I really appreciate the views and all the feedback and all the support. And yeah, guys, gotta love video game manuals, old school ones. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this vid. So until the next video, which will probably be my next thrift shop and flea market finds video, and I'll put the link to my first 2 that I've done up here to the right to get ready for it. But yeah, I'll be coming with one of those next and here in a few days, and I'm back on track after, you know, about a week with no vids. But everything's back in order, and I was glad that Heidi let me do this video on these, and she is much appreciated, and a big thanks to her. I don't know, for hanging on to all these. She's awesome. So yeah, guys, till next time, thanks for watching, and as always, peace out.